Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So I am asking for the upcoming energy and love messages that you need to hear for the week of March 20th. But whenever you find this reading, I hope that there are messages for you here. So, if anything resonates, please feel free to let me know. You can always leave me a like. That helps a lot. You can subscribe if you want to, make sure you get my weekly videos, or share my videos as a form of support. I would appreciate that. Just thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy. As you look for your readings, always, trust that you know which messages are for you. And, check out your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, whatever placements are calling to you at the moment. All right. Thank you so much. And I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, Aries, Aries. Happy birthday season. And happy birthday to those of you celebrating a birthday this week. Extra happy birthday. So we are starting here with your own energy. All right, so you do have the Hierophant reversed and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so with this Hierophant reversed in your you energy, I am seeing, a potential disappointment with a relationship. It could have been, you could be going through a straight up breakup. Recovering from a breakup is kind of what I'm getting. For some of you, just a relationship that's feeling like it's in the rocks right now. Okay, the Hierophant is a card, of union, of marriage. Okay, it could be something very like more serious, than not. I'm getting that you're dealing with somebody that you could see yourself, right? Like spending the rest of your days with this person, somebody that you want to maybe like integrate into your life if you haven't, done that. Okay, but I am seeing like just something isn't working out. You're either like rejecting this higher union or things just not feeling great in your current union. All right, and you're showing up as the Nine of Wands over here, which is a card of putting up boundaries. All right, this is the wounded warrior who put up boundaries in order to protect themselves, right? So that's what you're doing over here. But with the reversal, I am seeing that maybe you're going to, you're either going to start lowering some of those boundaries or you're being asked to lower those boundaries, okay? It's like, obviously there's like a balance of the boundaries. You don't want to allow people to step all over you. For some of you, that could have been, like a thing. Like maybe you've created all these boundaries because you've been hurt in relationships so much, but it's like with the right person, right? Like you want to make sure that you're balancing those. And yes, boundaries are important, but you also want to make sure that you're not setting boundaries so high that you're keeping out the right people or that you're not voicing your needs or your concerns over here. All right. So that is like for your you energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into those of you that are single here. Let's see what you have coming up this week. All right, so you do have the Chariot showing up reversed. Okay, it does seem to be a time to kind of take a step back, hold your horses, hold your hold your sphinxes. Sorry, just with I don't know. Anyway, the point is, yeah, right, like whatever it is that you are trying to charge forward toward, there is a time for reflection. Okay, you're not quite moving up into something quite yet. Some of you could be I'm getting like you might be dating over here, and this is saying, hey, don't rush into things, don't rush into anything. Okay, take things slow. Make sure that you are assessing, right? Like, hey, is this person respecting my boundaries? Hey, am I able to be real with this person, right? Or as you are kind of getting out there and dating or dealing with people over here, right, like in a romantic way, it's like, don't, right, like take a step back. Okay, yeah. You're not rushing into this Hierophant union marriage sort of situation. You're not charging forward quite yet. Are you going to get this better opportunity? Are you going to be able to charge forward toward what it is that you want? Yes, eventually. All right, but right now is not the time. Make sure that you are being cautious about where it is that you're heading and what it is that you want. All right, yeah, you do have genuine interest. You have forgiven, you have soon. Okay, so yeah, some of you could have somebody, a Cancer potentially, or you could be dealing with a Cancer energy. All right, I'm getting somebody who's going to be very like nurturing and like I'm getting, right, like the Cancer side of the Chariot, but it's like that nurturing, but also like charges forward, like active, right? Like this is coming for you soon, right? Or you could be dealing with that energy, and it's like this is gonna be, it's genuine, okay, but like we're not kind of charging forward yet, all right? You know, for some of you, there might be some forgiving that needs to happen either from you to your person or your person to you, all right? Asking for forgiveness is something over here, or being able to forgive. And it's like, yeah, okay, I see. For some of you, it's like the reason that you're holding off on how much, you know, and like you're over here in the boundaries and things like that, and holding off on, you know, what it is that you're gonna head is like, are you able to forgive? Okay, because if you're not able to forgive this person, or this person hasn't forgiven you, are you truly gonna be able to charge forward together, right? So there is this need to assess that, okay? I'm getting, you know, things will be resolved soon, okay? What resolve looks like for you is gonna depend on, you know, what you decide to do and what you decide as you kind of take a step back before charging forward, all right? And so for those of you that are dealing with someone more directly, let's see what this week has showing up for you. Yeah, you have the Two of Swords reversed, okay? Some of you might be, yeah, more choice energy. Yeah, it's like choice energy over here, all right? So some of you might have choices to make around what it is that you want to do as well. I'm getting, for some of you, the same story of like, you know, there's something to forgive, okay? They're one person or the other, or both of you over here, and it's like, you know, I'm getting, you know, you deciding whether you do want to charge forward with this person, whether you do want to make amends, right? Try to kind of work on this union, or, you know, you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do here, all right? And you know, I'm gonna refer back to the Nine of Wands over here. There is this need for you to be real with your needs, be real with how much, you know, this person yeah, I was gonna say like how much this person is like taking from you, or you know, vice versa or whatever. And then reciprocity came up, which is like, yeah, right, like do you feel like this is a relationship where you are being, your love, your affection, your attention is being reciprocated, okay? There's this need to assess that, all right? I'm getting, you are going to be making this decision, okay? Like, think better days are coming for you. It's just like a week of reflection and a week of truly assessing, all right, what the next step that you want to take is, okay? So that is what I have for you here, Aries. Yeah, Aries. All right, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus have going on this week of March 20th? All right, Taurus, you do have the Page of Wands showing up reversed and the Five of Wands over here. I'm gonna say the first message that I got was like stifled passion, or like putting, I don't know what that means, like stifled, is that when you're like stuck? Yeah. But, you know, the Page of Wands over here wants to charge forward. Maybe you're pursuing something passionate. You're pursuing a new adventure. Like it could be, you know, like starting something new if you're single, and you're wanting to put yourself out there, but you're not quite doing so right now. As well as rekindling something with someone, right? Like maybe you feel like you're stagnating, or like things aren't really moving forward. And there's this want over here that I see, like, you want to kind of bring this fire back into your relationship or something, but it's just kind of not working. For some of you, you could have external forces, like it could be people, right? Like family, friends, I don't know, just kind of getting in the way of your relationship for some of you, all right? And this could be, I'm seeing it as like you potentially, I don't know, maybe like you're distracted by other things, right? Maybe you have like family things to worry about. Maybe you have work things to worry about, or I don't know, like I'm just getting that you have other things on your mind over here right now that are keeping you from charging forward toward, you know, like, or paying attention to your love life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, right? Like, or putting that energy into your love life, all right? So um, yeah, let's see what else you have. Single people, single Tauruses. What do you have coming up this week? All right, so you do have the Knight of Cups. Okay, single people, I'm getting that your person is gonna come over here trying to address this, right? And I know I said single people, so like, and then I say your person, so some of you single people might not be so single over here. You know, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it could be a Cancer too, or just like a water energy, somebody who's kind of nurturing, loving, you know, wants to give you attention, wants to make you feel better about things, is what I'm getting, right? Like they're gonna be over here offering you this cup of love, trying to problem solve whatever it is that's kind of plaguing you over here. So welcome it in, you know, if you're ready. All right, I mean, obviously if you're not ready, you decide. Okay, but I am seeing like somebody is charging toward you. You see what I mean? And I love how like this is heading, like, because it's like they're going to pour their love into trying to help you out over here, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so you know, keep an eye out, right? Are you ready? You know, because if you're over here, you know, rejecting it, not really charging forward, you know, it's like, are you, I don't know, are you going to be ready to welcome it in? Are you going to recognize it when it tries to come in? Okay. And then you have listen, fear, and compromise. All right, interesting. Yeah, so for some of you with listen, I'm just getting like listen out for, like, you might not even see this person. You might hear them before you see them, you know, like you might, but I'm getting also like listen to their words, like whatever it is that they're trying to tell you. Okay. There might be some compromising to do over here. Like you could have somebody that, you know, you're over here like I have all these other things, and they're like, but I want to charge forward with this, right? So you get to decide, right? Like, do you want to compromise and try to make time for them or not? Or are you just kind of like, no, you know what, I'm just not ready for this right now, you know? Obviously it's up to you. You know, with fear, I'm getting it as fear from you, right? Like you might be afraid to accept this, you might be afraid to receive this, and your person might even be a little bit afraid of offering you this cup, because I think they see over here very much like that you are going through some stuff. Nonetheless, they want to come over here, you know, knight in shining armor over here, you know, just like with the fish and everything and the meteor. I don't know, I'm getting like somebody who wants to make your wishes come true. I think like this new person, this is a new person, okay? And this new person like sees your worth, and they want to make things happen for you. Like they want to work with you, you know, over here. All right. Now for those of you that are dealing with someone like someone who's already like in your energy, or like a relationship situationship sort of thing over here, wow, yeah, you do have the Six of Swords. Okay, some of you might be walking away from something over here. All right, it's obviously up to you to, you know, decide, like take this moment to reflect, right? For example, if you have a lot of these things on your mind, if you feel like the fire is just not there anymore, you know, and it's like you might need to kind of sit on it and say, hey, you know, like, do I need to walk away from this, and communicate it, right? The Swords is a communicative energy over here. So it's like, don't allow your thoughts, right? That's part of communication. Don't allow your thoughts to plague you. I mean, you know, obviously sit with them, reflect, all that good stuff. But, you know, you are being asked, I'm getting to like act and decide, right? Decide whether you're going to like rekindle this, decide whether you want to, share that. Okay, like with secrets, I'm getting like you keeping the secrets. Like you might really be thinking about moving on from this, but you haven't said that yet. Okay, some of you just need to share your truths with your person. You know, you could be also like not necessarily wanting to like leave the relationship, but wanting to shift it, wanting to change it, you know, back to this Page of Wands, like you feeling like you need to re-spark it, right? Like charge toward a better version of your relationship, you know. But if that's happening just with secrets and truth, you know, I am seeing like secrets that need to be revealed, truths that need to be exposed, truths that need to be discussed and talk about. And for some of you, your love language can really be affecting the way that you are relating to each other, you know. So make sure that you share that, because, you know, like sometimes we can misunderstand like the way that people are showing their affection toward us, right? Because we don't speak the same love language, right? Like your person could be a very I'm getting your person being, I don't, okay, maybe you tell me, but like your person might be like a spoken words, right? Like they might want to tell you things, they might want to say sweet nothings into your ear, you know, like that sort of thing. Or you might be like more action oriented, right? Like, or you want some of that passion over here because you have like the wands within you wanting to come out, and like, you know, that passion, that fiery part of you wanting to surface, right? So like, check, you know, how you each express your affection and talk about it is what I'm getting, right? Communication with that source of energy again. All right, so that is what I have for you today, Taurus. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What are your love messages for the week of March 20th? All right, so you do have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands reversed. Interesting. Some of you might have some Taurus placements, or you might be dealing with a Taurus because they didn't get these cards, but they also got two wand cards reversed. All right, so I don't know, like it could be, I don't know, that could just be a side message for some of you. All right. But over here, you know, with the Queen of Wands and your you energy, I am getting, you know, someone who's not feeling their very best right now. You know, the Queen of Wands is, you know, just is an amazing energy of someone who doesn't care what other people think, who charges forward, who follows her passions, who like does what she wants, right? Like that kind of thing over here. But the reversal is really saying you are not feeling at your best right now, right? You could be plagued over here by what other people are saying about you. Like you're thinking to maybe I'm getting, yeah, why did I get that? Like caring too much about what others are saying. Like it could be like what your person is saying, maybe like relying too much on, you know, the people that you're dating and like their thoughts about you, right? And it's like I'm getting the message of like, don't compromise who you are for your person, right? Like, yes, obviously relationships are a lot of compromises and things like that, right? But like, don't compromise like your basic self, your identity, your integrity, or like who you really are. For some of you, there is this need to explore who you really are to yourself first over here, you know? Because you also have the Three of Wands reversed, which is exactly, I'm just going to repeat that, right? The Three of Wands is an explorative card over here, right? It's like looking out at the world, waiting for your ships to come in, but also like wanting to get out there, seeing what's out there, seeing, you know, what better things are over there. Some of you might need to assess like your communication, how you're some of you might be receiving communication, and I'm getting like spiritual communication, like thoughts, you know, messages that, you know, are gonna kind of help you with your self-discovery. Because the reversal over here, right, to me, it says about internal exploration, all right, which is what I was saying over here, right? So for some of you, there is this need to take this time to really think about what you want and your needs and who you are, right? So like that's something that needs like attention right now. All right, so for singles, let's see, what do singles have showing up this week? And we have the Emperor. Wow, some of you could yeah, some of you could have like an Aries coming in or not coming in, to be honest, just with the reversal. All right, but you could have had, I don't know, these are both Aries cards is what I'm actually, all of these are Aries cards. All right, so I don't know what that means. Oh no, I know what that means. What that means is all of these Aries cards showing up reversed is like, you know, an Aries season is now, right? So it's like, you know, it's like emphasizing that this is the time to get started, to get going, but you're over here kind of sitting on things. You're not really acting, you know, and it's okay. It could be a reminder that, you know what, like maybe the world around you is moving really fast and things like that, but right now you are thinking about yourself and thinking about your needs, you know. It's like, I get back to this whole like, don't get caught up on like what the world is saying, you know, back to this Queen of Wands over here, you know, like you doing you. You know, the Emperor does, you know, charge forward. Yes. Try something new, share, get away. The Emperor does, you know, charge forward and take care of business over here. But the reversal, like, go back to this right now. What I'm getting is like all of that energy going into you, right? Like you assessing you. You know, if it is a person coming in, it could be somebody who's working a little bit slower than you thought that, or like than you'd like. You know, you get to decide whether you want to deal with that or not, just because like the reversal of the emperor, right? Or like you could be almost like, I'm getting breaking things off for some of you, or trying to decide whether you want to charge forward with someone over here, you know. I'm getting like a lingering energy, okay? But you know what, try something new. If you have that lingering energy, try something new, all right? I'm also seeing try something new as far as like your approach to yourself, right? Share your feelings. Some of you could be in the like use of a getaway, right? So if you have that opportunity to get away for a bit, I don't know, make some time to go on a little trip. If you can't, right? Like obviously that's not a possibility for all of us, then, you know, going on little, I don't know, like visit a new park, go on a different walk around your neighborhood. And I know that even that's not possible for all of us, right? But it's just like trying your best to try things just differently, right? Like back to the, oh yeah, try back to trying new things over here, okay? You know, it could also be a getaway in an internal way, right? Of learning something new, like a mental getaway, watching a documentary about something different, something interesting. Like I'm getting exploring new things to bring you introspection, okay? Now for those of you that are dealing with someone with the Tower reversed, yeah, like, okay, so it is possible that some of you are like on the brinks of, if it's not like breaking up something or breaking off something, you could very much be transforming the situation, okay? Yeah, it's like for some of you something, yeah, wow, okay. Double, okay, yeah. Wow. You do have true heart, not yet, and divine timing, okay? But sorry, yeah, sorry. So like you could be like, I don't know, like something is just like, I'm getting like not charging forward with your person. Back to this, right? Like the Emperor energy, the Queen of Wands, yeah, you know, or like this need to reassess what it is that you need to like rebuild together, okay? Like the Tower reversed is letting me know that this is very internal, okay? For both you and your person, it's about internal transformation, okay? So there is this need for you all to assess like your own feelings, right? I'm getting that your person could be, yeah, your person could very much be like mirroring you right here, right? Like also not feeling great about themselves, also like kind of doubting things over here, you know? So there is this need to have this internal transformation so that you can truly rise, right? And then you get to decide if you want to rebuild something together or if you want to move on and explore new things, right? Like that's obviously going to be up to you. But really, it's just so much internal work right here with divine timing and not yet. I am getting, you know, hey, like if you really want something to work out with this person, like it is coming, like it's not yet and it's not soon, you know. Remember that divine timing is about like you, right? Back to this whole internal thing, like it's about you being ready to receive this, you being ready to accept this love, okay? Like your person, whoever you're dealing with, they could have like true feelings for you, like a genuine like heart, you know, like I'm getting like some of you could be dealing with someone that really makes you feel good, like at your solar plexus level, right? Or like just really that you feel good around, okay? Like, sorry, just like all the gold on this side, you know? But there's just something that still needs to transform. Like, I'm getting like within you, okay? And if it's not like your person, it's like you need to find that within yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to, I'm getting like trust your gut over here, you know, about what it is that you want to do, because once you have that internal transformation, that's when divine timing is gonna kick in, right? And really make things happen over here, okay? So that is what I have for you today, Gemini. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. I'm sorry, my hands really hurt right now, which is making it really hard to shuffle. So sorry about that, but all right, Cancer. What does Cancer have going on right now? Wow, Cancer, you have the Sun and you have the Eight of Wands. This is beautiful, Cancer. Good for you, all right? So, you know, with the Sun and the Eight of Wands, I'm seeing, you know, happy days. Like you are ready. You're ready to go and share your love with someone. You know, the Sun usually has like a lone figure, like a lone child over here. But here you have, like two, I don't know, I think it's two children, right? But like kind of playing over here. And I am seeing like you being ready, right? Like you being ready to share this. Like I'm getting like being with someone that makes you feel so good, like internally, like that makes you feel like a kid again, that makes you feel like just happy and bright, right? Like all of this sun energy of like, let's go out and play. I want to hold hands and explore the world. I want to get out there with this Eight of Wands. I'm getting your like, take my hand and let's go see what the world has to offer us right now, you know? Like, I don't know, I really, really love it. You know, just like with the unicorn over here, I mean, I'm really getting like, you know, some of you might have found your unicorn, right? Like this person that you never thought you were going to find, but like they are here, they're there, or they're coming for you, all right? Like it's charging forward. And what I'm getting is that like as you charge forward, all right, for those singles over here, is like as you are embodying this person and you're seeing, feeling so good about yourself and getting ready to get out there, right? Like this unicorn is gonna come into the picture and find you too, right? Like and give you all those things that you didn't think were possible but really are, and really are. It's coming for you right now, all right? So get out there. All right, now singles. Let's see what singles have showing up this week. Yeah, you have the Three of Swords reversed, okay? I know we don't like to see the Three of Swords in love messages because it's like, oh, it's, you know, a hurt feeling, but the reversal is saying healing, all right? Like you are healing from something. You are healing from your heartbreak, and that is why you're going to get ready to charge forward. It's like, you know, you might still be in this little bit of trying to assess some things or, you know, recover from some heartbreaks, but as like I said, as you are working on that, you know, and really finding your happiness within yourself, and you're charging forward, like good things are gonna come, all right? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So some of you could be dealing with Gemini. I don't know. Interesting. I swear I like shuffled and reshuffled, but you know, anyway, different placement, different whatever, but these cards came up earlier, so I'm just gonna move on though, because actually, oh, well, this is air energy. So you could have like an air sign kind of coming your way for some of you, all right? But kind of what I was saying is like, you are gonna get this, okay? You're gonna get this beautiful day. There's like somebody with a true heart, that unicorn that you've been looking for, when you are ready, all right? So not quite yet, because there's still some healing left to do. But hey, you know, as you're truly processing that healing and getting ready to charge forward, it's coming with this divine timing, okay? Because divine timing is about you, your energy, you taking care of your needs, and that's how you're letting the universe know that you are ready, all right, for these happy days to come charging in, all right? Now, for those of you that are dealing with someone, all right, you do have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I am gonna say, I'm just gonna throw this out there, right? Like for some of you, like that are at you know, that are thinking about having kids, or that is something that you are kind of, that's in the back of your mind or something like that, you know, like initially, just like with the two kids energy over here, I mean, like with the son and the child energy, and like how it's seen, you know, like that being playful and all that good stuff, and then you have like a pregnant figure over here, okay? It is possible that I mean, you could have that coming your way, so if that's not something that you want, you know, be careful, be thoughtful, be mindful about any interactions that you have to prepare yourself to avoid that. But for those of you that want that, it seems to be coming your way, okay? Now, that be, yeah, like, yeah, okay. And so now that being said, yes, because like, you know, the seven of discs over here, or pentacles, right? You know, it is about like working hard on something, okay? Some of you could have been really working hard on this relationship, really trying to make it work. And I'm getting that you're finally at a spot, at a place where you feel good and like you want to go on to the next level over here, all right? So it's like, yeah, you know, like continue to work on it. Sorry, like I'm also just like, you know, the bees and the like, well, I'm getting like, is it what, oh, I guess it's the birds and the bees, right? But I'm thinking of like pollinating and things like that, which is just like another like creation energy over here. All right. So some of you could be like expanding your family or something like that. Interesting. You have unavailable, long-term, and detached. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, you are thinking about the long term, all right? Like I said, you could be thinking about this and you want to charge forward toward that and you want to make that happen. But for some of you, I'm getting just like detached from the outcome. Okay. So like, I don't know what that means for some of you, okay? But you know, the seven of discs, like I said, it can be a frustrated energy. Some of you, I mean, this is getting kind of specific, right? But like, for example, if you have been trying to have kids and things like that, all right, it's just more like, you know, like kind of detached from the outcome. I don't know, like, right, like maybe that's when things will happen over here, or maybe it's just not the time right now with unavailable. That's kind of what I'm getting, you know, like kind of, yeah, you know, like she's sitting back, waiting, looking at it. I'm also getting like, be patient, all right? I'm getting like, think about like your long-term goals and like I'm getting in the long term, you are going to get what you want, okay? It might just be like a period of frustration right now for some of you, but like I go back to this, okay? That as you find like your happiness within yourself and your person, then that's when like you're gonna be back to this divine timing and not yet over here, right? It's like good things are coming and you are gonna charge forward toward that, okay? But I'm just really seeing the need for you and your person to, like I said, go out there, hold hands, do some exploring, okay? Like you do have like your future waiting for you and it's gonna come, okay? Just kind of chill a bit, all right? So, I am gonna leave that there, Cancer, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, Leo. What does Leo have showing up this week of March 20th? And that is the King of Discs and the Five of Wands reversed, okay? Interesting. Okay, give me a second. I feel like doing like an extra shuffle. Sorry, my hands really hurt just because of the, I don't know. I felt the need to do that, all right? I'm just gonna, yeah. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. But yeah, with the King of Discs and the Five of Wands, you know, so this is your you energy, how you're showing up over here. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting that like right now you're really focused on taking care of yourself and taking care of your needs, okay, Leo? You know, the King of Discs, you know, and Pentacles, right? It's a provider, right? It's somebody who can take care of themselves, take care of their kingdom, take care of their, you know, like their people, right, over here, right? And they have the resources and they want to share them, all right? But it's like right now you're bringing that into yourself, all right? Like you are, I'm getting some of you might really be assessing, like it could be like career, right? Like that might be taking precedence over your love life over here. For some of you, like there are some challenges over here that are making you retreat is the message that I'm getting. You know, like the little birds chirping and the Five of Wands over here. I am hearing like some of you could have some fighting words with someone or just some disagreements with people right now that kind of left you feeling like taking a step back, all right? Like, you know what? I need to take care of myself because I'm not over here trying to have fights or trying to not get along with others, you know? You could have other responsibilities like, yeah, it could be just like other responsibilities really plaguing you, but you're trying to heal that. And I'm seeing that you're recognizing that if you want to be in an energy where you want to be this provider and kind of, you know, take care of business, you have to take care of yourself first, okay? So make sure that you are looking out for your own needs over here. So yeah, like that's something that I'm getting, all right? Now singles, let's see. What do singles have showing up this week? Wow, okay. See, like the deck is like all boop boop boop. All right. Like, oh, sorry, I was gonna say like the deck is all kind of getting stuck and stuff. So I'm getting like miscommunication, right? Like there could have been some miscommunication over here plaguing you. Wow. All right. So you do have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So for some of you over here, you could have a Sagittarius trying to find you or like a fellow fire energy. I'm getting like somebody that feels kind of like a good match, like that you think is a good match for you. I don't know. I don't know, right? Like you decide, but I'm getting the like you are gonna want to charge forward. You could have communication coming in, somebody like sharing their passions. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting like, oh, I'm getting like a fling for some of you. Yeah, okay. And so, I don't know, take it or leave it, okay? But you know, with genuine interest, this person could have a genuine interest for you, or you might be genuinely interested in them, right? But you know, like you are, I'm getting over here trying to take care of yourselves with assess and delusion. You know, I am getting like, even if the interest is genuine, right? Like there is this need to assess, you know, like, is this too much fire? Because this is like Leo, right? So fire and fire. And you know how I was saying, like, that you think this is a good match for you, it's like don't be deluded about it, right? So I hope that didn't sound harsh, but it's like you know, if you are, how do I say this, like don't go too fast is what I'm getting, okay? Like if somebody's coming over here, like assess the situation, all right? It's like you might feel like this is the perfect match for me, blah blah blah, right? Or something. And then it's like yeah, I don't know, is it too much fire? Right? Is it too much like, I don't know, maybe we're too alike, or too alike and not enough, right? Like I don't know, something like that, okay? So you know, just kind of be careful about that, all right? You want to make sure that it's still an energy that's supportive of you as you kind of take care of yourself over here, okay? So those of you that are in a relationship or situationship or dealing with someone more directly, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. All right. Now, I know the Ten of Swords can be a little bit daunting, a little bit scary, you know, because it can be about, you know, it can be about like being heartbroken or being hurt, you know, feeling backstabbed. Some of you could, yeah, right? Wasn't I saying that earlier, right? Some of you could have been going through some challenges over here that cost you to retreat, you know? And some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, is something else that I'm getting over here. But it's like miscommunication again, okay? So it's, you know, but you are healing from that, okay? The Ten of Swords reverse is saying to me that you are coming out of that, right? Like you are starting to think about, okay, how can I transform these, you know, pesky thoughts or these situations, right? Like usually you see a figure who is like being stabbed in the back, right? A lot of times, but here you have somebody who's being hurt all over, right? So there is this need, you know, to kind of assess kind of what I was saying over here, you know, like how is this person, how is the situation? I'm not even getting like that your person is hurting you. There's something about your situation, right? Like it could be, you know, like, oh, family intervening, or work schedules not aligning, or like, oh, like, and then frustrations being let out on each other. There you go. Like that's what that is, right? So it's kind of like this need to really think about, you know, how are we doing together, okay? And I go back to this like reality check, or not go back, I want to touch on this reality check first, because like with delusion as well, right, and reality check, there is this like need to assess, you know, how are we actually vibing, are we actually good for each other? And I am getting that you are going to be starting to talk about it over here, and heal from it, right? The reversal is saying you are going to be healing, okay? The Ten of Swords, you know, gets us back to one, and one is a new beginning. So if you want this new opportunity with your person, that is very much a possibility I'm getting, okay? And I am seeing, right, like maybe go on a date, have like that whole like, you know, like let's try things again, start things over. Let's start by like going on a date, and you know, maybe like having some fun time after, right? Like that could be coming as well as a way to kind of think about where you are at, all right? Make sure that you're communicating for sure, is something that I'm getting. So, yeah, and be careful of miscommunication, okay? That is another thing over here. So that is what I have for you today, Leo. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Virgo. But first, I do need some water. All right. Okay. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. What does Virgo have going on for the week of March 20th? Oh, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna say the first message that I got right off the bat is a new start in your relationship, okay? So this could be, oh my God. So you do have two major arcana cards, right? So kind of like a big week, a big shift, happening right now is something that I'm getting, okay? Um, and for some of you, just because, like, for those of you that are dealing, I'm gonna start with those of you that are dealing with someone, okay? It's like you are wanting this new beginning, right? Like you want to try new things. You want to start, with the Fool, right? It's like kind of I'm getting trying something new, start something not over, right? But like start again, revisit something in your current relationships. I'm getting that your current relationship is in the forefront of your mind over here, right? Like, and you're trying to figure out, hey, what can we do to charge forward? What can we do to start fresh and feel good about our relationship again, right? Like rekindle it. These are both upright, right? So that's a good sign. That's saying that, you just want to make it better. You want to improve what you have, right? You could be thinking about, even like a level up over here. All right. And speaking of level ups, for those singles over here who are not dealing with someone or kind of, something more loosey goosey, like I am seeing that, okay, for those of you who are like super, super single, like nobody on your mind over here, I'm seeing like that you do want to charge towards something and start something that's going to be more serious. Okay. Like I'm seeing like, okay, I'm going to start to date more intentionally. I'm going to start to actually, put out the energy of what I want is something that I'm getting, right? Like I am seeing that you are looking for a more solid, stable, something that's, I don't know, I'm like more long-term over here, um and some of you could just be dealing with someone that you want to think about the next step, and the next step that you're considering is it's a marriage. All right. So wow. So singles, let's see, what do singles have going on this week? All right. Wow, you do have the Ace of Swords. Okay, who is this, Virgo? Yeah, Virgo. You could have some communication just straight up coming your way, okay? As you are putting yourself out there, as you are like, trying to find what you want over here. I am getting, some of you, it is like as you open the doors of communication, better communication is going to find you, okay? So it could be an air sign, generic air sign over here. Wow. Okay. Generic air sign over here. Just kind of, like sharing something, right? Sharing some news, sharing something that they want over here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, just be careful about this person, whoever is kind of coming to share something. All right. Because when I saw getaway, I did see it as like get away. And then with assess and delusion over here. All right. Just kind of be careful about the thoughts and the ideas that whoever's coming into your energy is presenting. Okay, I'm getting like be careful about not charging too fast. How do I say this? Like is like okay, I'm getting like you might meet someone and then you're already like planning your wedding after the first date, right? Like that kind of thing, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person is the one, right? So it's like be careful about that. I'm getting like you're gonna have to get out on a couple of dates. You're gonna have to meet a couple of people, okay? Like don't let one person kind of derail you over here, because I am getting like there is some energy that kind of needs a little bit of assessing and a little bit of you to back off from. And also like from you, it's like I don't know. I mean, maybe if you want to live your life like that, that's cool. But I'm getting like, don't fall in love with like every person on every date that you go on, okay? Because I am seeing like you kind of exploring over here, going on new dates and things like that. And I'm getting like, dabble, go around, date a couple of people, right? Like see what's up. And really, like I'm getting like if you meet somebody that's a little chatty, that's a little bit, I don't know, like I'm getting like that's promising you like the moons and the stars and the whole world and the universe over here, right? Just kind of like be a little wary of that energy, okay? I'm not, obviously you live your life how you want, you know. But that is the message that I got. Now, those of you that are dealing with someone in a relationship or situationship, let's see, you do have the Hanged One. Some of you could be dealing with a Piscean over here. Virgo. Oh, yeah. So Virgo, Pisces, you could either be dealing with a Pisces or dealing with someone that is really making you think about your relationship because you're like, are we too different? You know? But I'm almost, you know, it's funny. I'm seeing like your differences as actually being very complementary. And it's like you might be thinking that you're different, but it's like just like with the Hierophant, sorry, like the image over here, right? Of this is a very earthly figure and this feels very ethereal and it's like they're coming together, right? So technically this is Taurus energy, but just, you know, I'm getting, right, like this could be like the Virgo, the everyday life, assessing things like that, and then a more spiritual connection over here. This feels like a very Piscean figure over here, you know, and just like the union of opposites over here, you know. So it's like, okay, with the Hanged One reversed over here, what I'm getting is that maybe at a point you thought, I don't know if this person is right for me. I don't know if we're too different. I don't know if we can make it work. Are we two opposites over here? But I'm getting that you're coming out of that energy and you're kind of saying yes. Like, well, you're saying not yes to we're too different. You're saying, yes, I like this person, right? I'm getting some of you, you had this understanding. You put yourself, like, you understand this new perspective. You are seeing the things that, you know, like how you work well together, right? Like how you're complement, you know, how you complement each other, period, right? And if you're not feeling that way, then, I don't know, then there might be this need to kind of assess, right? But I'm just seeing like you're coming out of this. Maybe you've been kind of icing out your person, or you and your person might have not really talked about the future, but I'm just seeing like two energies who felt very opposite. I'm even getting an energy of like people that like what's it called? Oh, okay. I got what's back there? Date. People that got uh what's it called? Sorry, I got distracted. Like y'all might have had some interruptions in your relationships over here. But like started off kind of even like not getting along, like I don't know, like more like frenemies, right? Or like maybe like not even trusting each other at the beginning or something, and then it evolved into something different. Okay, I don't know. I'm just getting that kind of like yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that, right? Like that there was like something that like maybe like a slow start sort of thing over here. Okay, you do have not yet divine timing, sexy time, send date. Okay, so you know, for some of you, you might need to like just go out on a date with your person. Okay, continue to, I don't know, like get to know each other, explore your relationship, you know, like have some fun times over here, you know, with divine timing. Like, you know, it is, I'm seeing, right, like you very much have this higher spiritual union on your mind, and maybe you've decided, you know what, this is the person that I want to marry, but it's kind of saying, hey, you know what, like kind of take a step back, right? You are in, you know, the Hanged One is showing up over here. It's like you're getting ready to charge forward, but it still showed up, and the Hanged One energy still showed up, right? Which is kind of staying still over here. And what I'm getting with this is like you can start sharing your ideas, right? Like illuminate your person on what you're thinking and things like that. But it's not like you're necessarily charging forward toward like getting married next week or whatever, right? It's just like starting to share, you know, what's on your mind over here, okay? And like your realizations about your relationship, okay? So that is what I have for you this week, Virgo. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to what's after Virgo. Libra. All right. Libra. What does Libra have going on with this week of March 20th? All right, actually, I need water. Wow, I got really thirsty. All right. Libra. What does Libra have going on for the week of March 20th. All right, Libra. Wow. So, Libra, you do have within you the Emperor over here. You know, I am seeing, you know, you do want to charge forward towards something. Like, I'm getting, like, a new beginning. You want to, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting, like, that you want to feel stronger. You want to, like, light that fire. Sorry. Got, like, you know, light the fire under your behind. I don't know why I got that, okay? But it's like, you know, there is something that you want to get going, want to get started, want to share. Okay, you know, the Emperor, I mean, it's an Emperor, meaning you're thinking about the empire that you want to bring, you know, whether you're dealing with if you're dealing with someone, I'm seeing like you're trying to level up, like you're trying to build an empire with this person. Okay, and if you're single, like you might be thinking about where you're heading with that. Okay, I'm getting like some like serious vibes over here, you know, but this is internal. It's not like you're acting on it right now. I'm getting that it's just been very much on your mind, and I don't know, I'm just saying, right, like a very chill figure over here kind of contemplating. And I know, you know, but like, I mean, it's the Emperor, right? But it's like, I don't know, like there are things still over here that are keeping you from truly charging forward, because this is like within you. But I do see that you're going to want to start to come out of that, like kind of holding off on it and start acting on it. Okay. But with the Queen of Pentacles showing up, right? Well, there you go. That's like another energy of like that you're not quite acting on it yet. Okay. It's like you are taking some time. I'm getting to take care of yourself, take care of your needs. I am going to say, you know, like the Queen of Discs or Pentacles, like it could be like the wife card, right? Like some of you might be looking for like your partner, or you're thinking about like, hey, I want to be this Queen of Pentacles for someone, or I want my Queen of Pentacles over here. But the reversal, you know, is saying like you're taking care of your needs right now, right? Or you should be taking care of your needs. Okay, so it's like it's great that you're thinking about charging forward and then you're thinking about acting, but there's almost like a little assessment of how well are you taking care of yourself. Okay, like that's something that I'm seeing, like you know, because the Queen of Discs has all the resources, right? Like can take care of like herself and other, and be a nourishing, very nurturing energy over here, right? But how much of that are you putting onto yourself? Because in order to truly be able to embody this Emperor energy and charge forward to get what you want, right? Like you need to be strong enough to be able to have enough of yourself to share, is the message that I'm getting. Okay, so for singles, let's see, what do you have? Wow. Oh, do we take him? I guess we're gonna take them. Why not? So singles, what do you have going on this week? Yeah, okay. Actually, yeah. And it makes perfect sense, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with yeah, I guess a Virgo. Or an earth sign in general. But because that's Capricorn energy over here. Or, well, that's your energy. Not Gemini. Libra. Oh, yeah, that's your own energy. Yeah, there you go. So that's, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I just said that, didn't I? All right. So okay, or not Libra, Aquarius. No, not Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius. Did I say that? Okay, Libra. Let's move on. Sorry, like the double messages were like whoosh, 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 whoosh. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, singles. Yeah, you're thinking about what hasn't worked out, okay? And I'm getting like that's why you kind of haven't charged forward, or you're being asked to think about what hasn't worked out, okay? I'm getting, you know, like yes, I'm getting like you're ready to charge forward. You're ready to kind of say, hey, like, you know, like you're thinking about it, right? Like you want to act, but there's still some contemplating left to do. And I'm seeing, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, that it's time for you to like, to when you think about what you want, right, to consider what hasn't worked out so that you're not repeating the same mistakes. Okay, that is what I'm getting. Now some of you with this Knight of Swords energy, I'm seeing like be careful about how you're communicating, okay? Like, how are you communicating? How are you sharing your feeling? Because I'm just getting a sense of miscommunication, okay? You could also, it's weird, like, I'm just seeing it as your energy. Like, I'm not seeing, like, somebody coming your way necessarily. It's like right now you need to kind of focus on, yeah, you need to focus on you right now, okay? Like, I'm not seeing that it's like a Knight of Swords charging your way. If they are, I'm getting that, you know, like they could be coming in slowly, all right? I don't think that they're necessarily gonna charge. It could be like fellow air energy, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm not really feeling like people are coming for you right now. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, okay? But, oh, wait. I was going to pull a couple of extra of these cards. It's weird. I feel really woozy during your reading. Who is this? Libra. Yeah, and then I was, like, so thirsty right before the reading started. I don't know. Take care of your health. I don't know. That's just something that I'm going to say. Yeah, you have open up, share. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, yeah. Okay, there you go. Perfect. I like when things start to make sense like that. Like, it just became, yeah, okay. Because, you know what I was saying, miscommunication, you know, like, how are you sharing your feelings? How are you talking? You know, like, as you're dealing with people over here, right? Like, there is this need for you to, I'm getting, like, open up. I'm getting an energy of somebody who maybe thinks they're being very, like, vulnerable or honest or real and things like that, but even when at your most vulnerable, like, there are still things that you are not opening up about, right? Or like sharing and things like that. And maybe that's some of the things over here that haven't worked out, okay? Just because of like these two cards wanting to come out, because I'm seeing, yeah, just like with two cards coming out, it's like you have so much more to say than you actually let on, all right? So there is this need for you to kind of think about how you are sharing yourself out there, you know. Some of you could just have some, you know, fun times coming your way, all right? I'm not seeing, like I said, I'm not seeing, it was funny because I was like, kind of sensing something, but it's like whatever's coming your way, it could just be some fun times for a little bit right now, okay? But it's not like, I don't know, just fun times, okay, for now, all right, just temporarily, all right. Like nothing too big over here, okay. I'm just gonna say, right, like your next spouse isn't like coming right now, okay. Anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to those of you who are in a relationship. All right, yeah, you do have the Two of Swords. That's another Libra energy. You're like just really showing up over here, okay? The Two of Swords is a energy of decision making, okay? You could be trying to decide like within yourself, you know, what it is that you want to charge forward toward, you know, like like I said, it's like you're not quite acting, but you want to. It's like you're looking for something over here, right? Like internally you're kind of saying, hey, you know, I want more in my love life is what I'm hearing, but I'm getting, you don't know what you want, all right? That's why this Two of Swords is you know, showing up, right? So like with your person, this need to really be real about what it is that you're looking for. Be real about like with true heart, what I'm getting is like be true, like speak your heart's truth, okay? Because you might be wanting to make a decision about a person as far as like, is this gonna work out or not? You know, do we need to fix some things? What hasn't been working out with each other? Like I said, be careful about that communication, okay? So for some of you, I'm getting like both of you needing to be mindful about how you communicate, all right? So checking your communication styles could be important right now, right? Just because it's like a very echoey energy of your energy over here, you know, and it's like I'm getting miscommunication, okay? So make sure that you're like being truth, like as far as, you know, being truth. Oh my gosh, like being truthful, being real, being open, okay? I am seeing, you know, I'm just gonna say, like, for some of you, like, don't let desire and don't let fun times cloud your judgment over here, okay? Because I'm almost seeing, like, you know, you could be dealing with somebody that you, like, really vibe with and feels very, like, passionate over here or something, but it's like, don't let that cloud your judgment, okay? Because, like, there's still something that needs to kind of, kind of, like be talked about, okay? And I'm getting that what needs to be talked about is like, your needs for sure. It could be also like your person's needs and then what hasn't been working out in your relationship, okay? So yeah, for gifts, you know, your person might just come in bearing gifts, all right? So I don't know, keep an eye out for that, right? Or gifts could be a way to start this understanding of where you want to head, all right? Or I don't know, yeah, you take that how you want, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Scorpio. All right. Okay, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have going on? Ah, wow. Okay, let me try that again, okay? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have going on this week of March 20th? All right, Scorpio, you do have the High Priestess reversed, and you have the Ace of Cups. Wow. All right, Scorpio. Well, you know, first message that I got, just like straight up, is like, you're looking for love, but you don't know where to start, right? Or you want a new beginning, a new chance at love. But I hate to say it, but it's almost like you are not trusting yourself about being worthy of this love that you're trying to offer. Like I'm seeing just like you want this new beginning, you want an opportunity. For those of you who are single, like you want to find someone. For those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be trying to like rekindle something or kind of you know, make it stronger, level up, you know, have a like you're trying to share your love over here, but the High Priestess reversed just with that lack of self-trust, like not really knowing what to do. I'm getting, and I don't know why I'm getting very heavy vibes of you almost wondering like, am I ever gonna get this, or like, am I worthy of this? And that's like, of course you are. Like you are so very much worthy of this, right? There's this need for you to trust yourself, trust that you deserve this, trust that, you know, I'm just getting, I don't know, like this need to get reacquainted with your own power right now, okay? Because I know, I don't know, like the High Priestess sometimes gives me a very scorpionic energy, right? And you know, because it can be transformative, right? It is psychic. Scorpio is a very, you know, like psychic, like sign over here, right? I'm getting, you have very good intuition. You have very good, like self-analysis, and you're able to transform these pesky thoughts into new wonderful things. But I'm getting a sense of you struggling with some of that right now, okay? So definitely there's this need for you to, you know, pay attention to yourself, strengthen your trust in yourself, okay? For some of you, spirituality and exploring some spiritual practices can really be a way to help you kind of get back on your feet, or help you get back to feeling good about yourself, so that you can get out there and offer this cup of love, right? And feel like, yes, you know, I'm ready to share my love and let's make it happen, you know? And so for single energy, let's see what you have here. Single, single, singles. Yeah, you have the Seven of Wands reversed, okay? Yeah, I'm not seeing okay, I'm just gonna say some of you could be like going out on a lot of dates, or like really, like I'm getting even like fending off suitors, you know, like people are coming at you over here, but it's like you are keeping them away, okay? And I go back to this, you know, maybe you not trusting yourself, or not even really seeing your worth over here. I don't know, it's like you want to have this, like this love, this relationship is what I'm seeing, but you keep pushing away people that are trying to kind of come and find you. And for some of you, it could be, you know, because of past hurt is what I'm getting, right? Like people have tried to hurt you, so you learned how to stand your ground, you learned how to defend yourself, you know. But just particularly with the reversal, it could be, it's just like a reminder of, you know, how do I say this? Yes, obviously, like defend yourself, right? Obviously, if something does not feel right, you do not need to follow through. And yes, you know, you get to, you know, have some good boundaries and things like that, and know what you like and what you don't like and who you can push away. But it's like, I'm getting the message of, you know, like the right suitor trying to come for you. And, you know, you might accidentally push away the right people because you're just kind of like tired of everything and wanting to like push everybody away, you know? So I don't know, just kind of be mindful of that, right? Obviously, you get to decide if you're like, nope, I'm not putting my wand down. Like, I need to always defend myself. You cool, you know what you need to do for yourself, you know. But I am seeing this potential of like pushing the right person out, you know. So trust that if somebody tries to hurt you, you'll know how to take care of yourself. But you know, make sure, well, you know, be careful that you're not just, yeah, yeah. Like, sorry, like the crow just started really cawing. I don't know if you heard that. So some of you could have just messages coming in. Or I think that was just like an affirmation of like, yeah, don't push out the right people. Okay. Because I'm getting somebody who's gonna like come in for you, who's gonna be offering you these things, reciprocity, gifts, desire, right? Somebody that is gonna spark you, somebody that's gonna be, I'm getting like a gift for you, right? So for whatever it is that you've been through, right? Like somebody who is gonna feel like a gift, right? It could be somebody, you know, somebody who might be trying to like open the door over here to your heart through gifts, okay? But with reciprocity, I'm just saying, you know, somebody that's gonna know like, you know, how to have like have a two-way street, right? Like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, like, you know, like that kind of thing, okay? And also, I'm just gonna say, for like, I also got the message of like, if you go around pushing people away, reciprocity, right? Like people are gonna go around pushing you away, okay? So, you know, be mindful of that energy as well. Obviously, you do what you want to do, but you know. Now, for those of you that are dealing with someone, you have the Four of Discs, okay? I am seeing some of you might be a little frustrated or feeling a little stagnant in whatever is happening, and that is why you have the Ace of Cups over here. It's like you want something more, you want something different. I'm getting some of you like might want to move in with your person. You might be thinking about like getting a home or like living, or you want spending more time together over here, but there is this sense of stagnancy because the Four of Discs can be, yes, you know, like, look at everything I have, but you could have more, but there are things that you need to let go of in order to get, you know, something more, you know. And I'm not saying like let go of as in like let go of your person to get more. I mean, if that's what some of you are going through, then maybe that's what you needed to hear. Right, like you could have more, and if your person's not giving it to you, then maybe you need to let go, and you know the key to your future is somewhere else. But what I'm getting is like let go of things that aren't working in your relationship, right? Like talk about it, right? Talk about what it is that you want over here. Yeah, share your visions, okay? Share your hearts, your desires, okay? I do think, I feel like your person would be down over here, right? I do, you know, I'm getting the sense that your person likes you, like they want you, right? They want you over here, you know. So it's like share your visions, because I'm getting that you actually have similar visions over here, but some of you might be afraid, right? Like you might be afraid to kind of drop the ball is what I'm getting, right? Like say the wrong thing, but it's like I'm getting that if you do and you release those fears, right? Like back to you not trusting yourself, like not trusting that you deserve these things that you want, but like you do, right? So it's, I'm just getting the message of like, you know, don't be afraid to drop the ball, because right then you get to like pick up the key and open the door, right, to your new future, to something better, all right, to like that work toward that vision that you want to charge toward, you know. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have going on this week of March 20th? Interesting. You have the Five of Wands and you have the Magician. All right. So Sagittarius, For some of you, this is the 5 of Wands is your like internal energy. Okay, so you could be going through some challenges with family, challenges with friends, challenges. I'm getting just like external factors really plaguing you right now. Okay, and plaguing your love life is what I'm getting. All right, so like for some of you, it could be like overworking, getting in the way of having a relationship or being in a relationship, right? Or families and friends, minding like needing to mind their own business, and like stuff. So it's like, and I'm getting that you're trying to heal from that. Okay, like I'm getting a little bit caught up in some drama over here, but you are trying to heal with this 5 of Wands being reversed, right? Like you're trying to leave that behind. You're saying, you know what, like I don't need that in my life. I'm gonna charge towards something new, and I'm gonna create over here what I want. Okay, like I'm getting this, you trusting yourself, right? Like I get a very like cheeky, like the little winky thing, and just like I got this, like I know what I have, I know what I need to do, like you know what you need to do. Okay, and if you don't, then take a moment to assess and think about everything that you have, because right now you have everything that you need to create what you want, right? Like, and it doesn't have to be right, like how do I say this, right? Like what you have is enough. Okay, like that reminder of that Sagittarius. All right, that you don't need to have 20 cups of love to give, right? Like your cup of love and what you have to share, like that is enough, right? Like what you have, like you can continue to grow and go on your journey over here, but you have the resources that you need to do something. And if you are not embodying that, then you're being asked to embody that. Okay, but I am seeing that you will be embodying this. Okay, so let's see, singles. What do singles have showing up? Oh my goodness, golly, Sagittarius. What are you doing? So Hierophant, singles, it's funny, I think it was Sagittarius last week too, that I was like, your life is about to change or something like that. I think so. But yeah, right? Like maybe it's not like right now, this week, tomorrow, Wednesday, whatever, but it's like it's coming, okay? Some of you, like you're getting married this year, okay? Like that's just it, okay? Maybe you haven't even met your person yet, some of you. Maybe you're kind of starting to talk to someone, but yes, things are transforming over here, all right? You're over here healing. You're over here leaving behind the things that are keeping you from your love life. And I'm getting that you're focusing on your love life a little bit, and that is why you have this coming in. You have, the Hierophant. It could be a Taurian or a Taurus energy for some of you. But it's like you're leveling up, all right? Marriage is trying to find you over here, okay? Yeah, you have patience, you have crush, and you have move on, okay? And okay, and don't be scared about move on, because what I'm getting with moving on is just straight up like you are moving on together, right? Like you're moving on to the next level. You are moving on like from your life as is. It's like you're charging forward, okay? So like I know move on sounded kind of scary, but it's like no. It's a good move on, okay? Like you're like on the move, okay? For some of you, it could just be like you could be in the crush stages of this relationship, okay? It could be like a crush that turns into something serious over here, right? It could be like I don't know, like yeah, that's really what I'm getting. Okay, like just really a crush, and it's like be patient. Things are gonna evolve slowly. Okay, that can start as a little like crush over here can just bring you about like something bigger. Okay, it's like be patient, but like know that a lot of you are just getting married this year, okay? Because I feel like I said that last week, and I'm seeing it like again right now. And so like Aries season could be important, because like we're starting like a new season. I don't know why, well, I don't know, but like you might be meeting someone right now, or you might be right like kind of making moves right now. Okay, now for those of you that are more directly dealing with someone or have someone on your mind, like let's see over here. Yes. I love this. Sorry, I love things like when they so beautiful. Okay, it's like, yes, you're leaving behind the challenges, you're letting things go, you're starting fresh, you're starting new, you're just realizing I have what I need to charge forward. Okay, like you are making things happen. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's like a new opportunity, a new love, like your love being reborn. Okay, it's like, you know, and I see is like conjunct or like aligned to this Hierophant, like your more independent energy over here, because like it's like a new version of your relationship is arising, right? Like you're gonna have a chance to like rekindle things, to start something new, to start something like start something fresh over here with your person. Okay, so with missing, some of you could be like in a brief, I don't mean like separation, like broken up, but I mean like, I don't know, like you could be traveling, your person could be traveling, or like you could be like working a lot or something. Yeah, like some of these external forces over here, right, that are causing you to miss each other. Okay, but you know, like know that that is temporary, you know, so just like a reminder, know that if your person's, you know, kind of taking care of business elsewhere, it's like they're missing you. Okay, but overall, something else that I'm saying is like missing the flirting, okay? And listening to each other, missing listening and missing flirting. So like, you know, make sure that, you know, even if you're leveling up, even if you're like, you know, I'm getting like, don't get too comfortable, right? Like bring that new love back into your relationship by, you know, making time to flirt with each other, right? Like even if you've been together for like 10 years or whatever, it's like, okay, you know what? Like, let's be cute again. Let's like, I don't know, like let's like freshen it up is what I'm getting, okay? And with listen, just like listen to each other's needs, okay? Listen to, you know, whatever it is that you want to start over here, like with 2 1s energies, right? The number 11 might be significant here too. But I'm seeing 511 or 5511 because you have 5511, okay? So 55 and 11, 516, what? Yeah, I'm just hearing 5511, okay? So so yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, listen to each other's needs, okay? Make sure that y'all are aligned and, you know, sharing, you know, what it is that you need to have this new start, right? Over here together. And this is just beautiful level up energy, okay? Woo woo. All right, thank you so much, Sagittarius. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, and Capricorn, I'm gonna take a second to drink some water because I'm thirsty. All right. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What does Capricorn have going on the week of March 20th? All right, Capricorn. Okay, so you do have the Two of Wands and the Star showing up reversed. Okay, so wow. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna say, you know, if this doesn't resonate, I'm getting some very specific messages, so if this doesn't resonate with you, definitely check out your other placements because I'm getting a very defeated energy. Okay, it's like you are being it, in it, you're feeling it, and you are showing it. Okay, you know, the Two of Wands can be, it's a card of success, it's a card of, you know, charging forward, it's a card of, you know, going after what you want and taking that first step to start, you know, manifesting your futures. You know, I love this Two of Wands because it reminds me of that full energy, and it's like there is something that you want to charge forward toward, that you want to get started. Like you do see your sorry, yeah, sorry, because I'm seeing like I don't know, the Mars and Aries, in the little baggie. I don't know if you can see that. It really like caught my eye. So it's like you want to charge forward toward things that make you feel passionate, right? Like you want to like take the leap over here, but you're not. And I'm getting that it's because you're not trusting yourself. Okay, the Star reversed is just really, you know, it's a card. The Star reversed is the universe wanting to have your back, wanting to grant you your wishes. Some of you could be recovering from like a tower moment, or like things just being really shifted, and it's just, I'm getting, you're still kind of not quite out of that, right? That you're still like processing, because you're not embodying the Star energy of like seeing that the universe wants to support you, seeing, you know, that the universe has a bigger plan for you over here. It's like you're not trusting it with the reversal. You know, I always get like feelings of unworthiness, like almost like a sense of, do you feel like that you feel like the why would the universe have my back, right? Or like that you might question, you know, like, yeah, like what does the universe even have for me, you know? But there is this need to kind of work on that, is what I mean, obviously if you like to be in that energy, you do you, you know, but it's like the universe does want to support you, you know, but you need to take a moment to assess your self-worth, see what you've, you know, worked hard for, like get in touch with your passions over here, because it's affecting your love life, right? It's like your internal energy is very much about you, and it's affecting how you are relating in your relationships, okay? So you know, it's like getting in touch with your passions, seeing how amazing you are, so that the universe can truly come in and you know, have your back, and you want to tell the universe, right? Like that's the thing about how that works, right? Like you got to say like, hey, you know, I am worthy of this, and then the universe is going to be like, okay, cool, you're ready, I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so I don't know. All right. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to singles. So singles. What do single Capricorns have going on this week? Wow. Okay, singles. I think Sagittarius just had the Ace of Cups too. Some of you might have some Sagittarian placements. I don't know. But or check out your other placements. Oh, but I guess they had it over here. Well, anyway, singles. Some of you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or what's one I'm missing? Pisces over here. You know, coming your way, all right? You do have an opportunity at new love if you want it, okay? But what I'm really getting is like, you could have some communication, somebody trying to start something fresh, somebody trying to start something new over here. But it's like, if you're over here in wallowing energy, if you're over here not really, you know, taking ownership of like your actions, your steps, and working on your self-worth, and saying like, I do deserve this cup of love that's being offered to me. You know what? Like, I do want to, you know, take it in for myself, you know, pour it onto myself, you know, like if you don't see why you are worthy of also, right, like accepting that love, then how are you going to see it when it comes, you know? Because it's trying to find you over here, right? The universe wants to have your back. That is why the stars showed up. You have a level up waiting for you, okay? Some of you need to try something new, and the new that you need to try is like your mindset, right? Like the way that you see yourself, the way that you see your relationships, the way that you maybe deal with relationships as well, okay? Something that could use your attention. But yeah, like with level up, I am seeing, right, like I said, the universe trying to give you what you want over here, but you need to believe that you deserve it, okay? For some of you, this Ace of Cups could be a crush. You might be learning about a crush. Somebody might be sharing that they have a crush on you, all right? Telling you like, hey, you know, like, I kind of like you, can we like try something together? I don't know, right? Like that sort of thing, okay? So, you know, like get ready like to welcome it by really believing that you deserve it, okay? Now, those of you that are dealing with someone or in a relationship situationship over here, let's see, what do you have showing up? Wow, King of Cups. Some of you are just straight up dealing with a Pisces, maybe, because I think I said, yeah, and then it's funny because Pisces was the one that I couldn't think of, and then it shows up over here, all right? But you know, some of you have the potential to deal with somebody who has a very complementary energy to you, okay? Because like, yeah, like water and earth, right? Creating somebody who can make you feel creative, creating fertile soil over here that you can grow with over here, you know? But it's like right now, this person is, I'm getting like kind of, they could be looking away. Like you could have someone on your mind. I'm getting not necessarily like a state, like, how do I say this? Like it could be somebody that you're kind of lightly dating and kind of wanting to level up with over here, right? Or kind of have a new beginning with. But it's like maybe they're over here like offering their cup elsewhere, or kind of like not coming your way, or like there could be like how do I say this? It's like a potential for a truly beautiful union, but this person's looking elsewhere because you're over here not seeing that you deserve this cup as well, right? Like kind of like I go back to this, you needing to kind of stand in your power, you needing to see your worth so that, you know, your person can truly be here and say, hey, like this cup that I have to offer, like it's for you, right? Like you have all of this love waiting for you, like waiting for you to accept it, right? It's coming your way, but you're distracted over here, right? Like I don't know, I'm just saying it, like you're not taking action, you're not asking for it, you're not seeing that you can, you know, I don't know, like get it. All right. Yeah, you do have patience, external factors, and inexplicable. All right. You know, for some of you, I don't know, like there could be, you know, it's weird. Like I was getting, like I said, is like I'm getting like a weird vibe with those of you that are dealing with someone or have someone on your mind. It's like, I don't know, like you could have like an inexplicable attraction to someone that you're just like trying to figure out like what's gonna happen with it, right? I'm getting just like things that are inexplicable as far as why your relationship isn't working. Okay, like for those external factors, I'm getting that these external factors, it could be about both you and your person, but I'm getting that they're mostly about you, right? Like there are things happening outside of you that are making you feel not great. And that is why, you know, you're kind of not really thriving in this loving energy that you could be having, okay? Because there's need to address the things that are outside of you affecting your love life, okay? And then with patience, I'm just getting, you know, slow and steady, right? Like don't be in a rush to charge forward with this person or with someone or like to get on to the next level. It's like slow and steady progress on yourself first so that you can start slowly also patiently welcoming in, right? Like this love that's trying to, you know, find you, okay? So yeah, that is what I have for you today, Capricorn, all right? Good luck this week and thank you for being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What does Aquarius have going on this week? Aquarius, you do have the Sun and the Queen of Cups and your you energy over here. All right, so yeah, with the Sun over here, in your you energy, I am seeing you need to chill and have some fun, okay? And you need to love yourself, okay? Like right now, I'm getting it's a time for self-love. It's a time for pouring that cup of love into yourself. You know, the Queen of Cups is here. You're ready. You're a loving person. You're more loving than you give yourself credit for is what I'm getting, okay? Or you might have a lot of love to share, a lot of love to give, a lot of things that you want to kind of like go on and charge forward and right, because this is how you're showing up. And it's like maybe you want to get out there and put yourself out there and things like that, but it's like right now you need to take care of your own needs, okay? Or assess whether you are taking care of your own needs, because if you can balance both giving and taking care of yourself, then cool, great, right? Like to continue to do that, right, while focusing on taking care of yourself. But you know, for some of you, it's like maybe taking a step back to really focus on nourishing and nurturing yourself. You know, with the Sun and your you energy, all right, reversed, it's just a reminder to make time for play, make time for fun, okay? Some of you, I don't know, I'm getting the message that you could have some like inner child healing that needs attention, okay? Like some wounds from childhood that might be affecting the way that you take care of yourself or that you nurture yourself, all right? So, you know, kind of pay attention to that. Make sure, you know, like I know that it's not the most fun thing to do, right? But if you're over here thinking about, you know, relationships and things like that, those things need addressing, right? Because, you know, as you work on taking care of yourself and your emotional needs, I'm getting like take care of little Aquarius, you know, take care of, put that love that little Aquarius was missing onto themselves so that, you know, they can come out and play, and then right, like, and then they come out and play and feel good about sharing in and basking in the love of somebody else over here, sharing their cup of love over here, right? And truly charging forward toward what it is that they want, okay? But it's just this need for you to, I'm gonna return these to see, you know, what happens with the other messages, but this need for you to take care of your needs at the moment, okay? But you know, that being said, singles, let's see what else you have popping up, okay? So this week. Boop, boop, boop. You have the Two of Swords. All right. Some of you have just choices to be made. Okay. What is this? Aquarius. Okay. But this is Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. No, you just have decisions to make about someone. Okay. It could be about someone. It could be about two people. I'm getting like playing the field energy. I'm not saying that that's not good or bad. I'm just saying do you. That sounds fun. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, look, have fun as long as you're not hurting anybody, right? But I'm just getting like yeah, like decisions to make about like people, maybe like who you want to focus on, who you want to like give your energy to. For some of you, this decision making energy is between somebody and you. All right. It's like, am I giving too much of myself from someone to someone? Okay. Yup. Are you giving yourself too much of your energy? Sorry. Are you giving too much of yourself away? There you go. Did I say that okay? I hope that makes sense, right? So it's like, you know what? I might need to choose myself over somebody who is trying to take too much of me. Okay. Yeah. Just like with detached priority check, I also saw this as get away. Okay. So some of you need to get away from somebody that's kind of, I don't know, hurting you. I'm just getting like taking up more of your time than they're giving you. And with priority check, going back to this, right? This need to assess, like what comes first right now. And I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, right? But I am seeing that what comes first right now or should be coming first right now, your priority should be you, okay? For some of you, like with detach, I go back to this, right? Like there's something that you need to kind of detach from, something that's hurting you. If it's not a person, it could just be like an idea, your idea of kind of romantic love or partnerships that might be hurting you over here, right? But like this need to kind of detach from that, okay? Now for those of you that are dealing with okay, I think this just wanted to come out, so I'm gonna take it. So those of you that are dealing with someone, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, all right? Because Queen of Pentacles or Discs over here is Capricorn energy. Wow. Okay, I am gonna say some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn that might be wanting or dealing and if it's not a Capricorn, just like somebody who is over here wanting to level things up. Okay, I go back to this what I was getting earlier about somebody who's asking for a lot from you right now. Okay, like they might be wanting to, just like with water and earth energy, I'm getting like they're trying to grow something. They're trying to, right, like they're trying to take what you have and build something with you. Okay, I'm just saying yeah. Wow. It's like this person wants to, like, it's potentially like they might even be trying to wife you over here, because this is like another wife card over here, and it's like they might be trying to, yeah, like okay, what I'm getting is like push you when you might not be ready. Okay, obviously like you decide maybe you do feel ready, right? But I go back to this like that before, if you decide to kind of charge forward over here, there is this need to think about whether you are ready, like to put yourself out there in that way. Okay, just because of these initial messages that we got over here with your need to kind of work on some healing and some self-love above all right? Now, wow. Okay, now I'm gonna pull just a couple of extra cards. Yeah, yep. Okay, yes, all right, this is exactly what I was getting. Okay, I was getting like some tension around somebody that you're dealing with, like feeling very passionate toward you and even maybe wanting to start a family. All right, like trying to really level up with you and trying to like kind of push things a little bit, but it's causing tension because I'm getting that you are not quite ready or feeling quite ready. So I mean, that's what I'm saying over here. Obviously, like you do what you want to do and stuff, but I would say, right, like I don't know, like communicate, kind of back to this with the Two of Swords energy, all right? Like you might just kind of have to like really, really process what it is that you want. You have some decision-making energy over here, okay? So like decide what it is that you want, okay? Really sit with that, okay? And I'm getting for some of you answers coming to you through this self-love and through having some time to play, okay? Like I'm getting the message of like healing doesn't have to be, yes, it is hard work, but it doesn't have to be like boring work, like you can heal through making some time to have fun as well, okay? So I am gonna leave that there. Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What does Pisces have going on this week of March 20th? Wow. Okay. Oh, Pisces. Okay. Okay, sorry. The three of discs just like popped out, but I'm not gonna take it. Some of you might be in need of collaboration or talking things out with someone, okay? All right. I'm also getting the word networking, okay? So you do have the Queen of Wands over here and near you, and the Sun showing up, all right? So Pisces, you know, a lot of need for you to follow your own passions, a lot of you for need to really stand in your power over here. You have the Queen of Wands showing up upright internally, and this is saying, hey, right, like stand in your power, like be good, focus on your inner strength, focus on what it is that you want, the things that make you feel good, okay? Remember, you know, the Queen of Wands is an energy of, it's a queen who like trusts themselves. It's a queen who's in her power, who doesn't care what other people think about you, and you're being asked to embody this right now, okay? As far as how you're showing up with the Sun reversed, I am seeing this need for you to make time to play, to have fun, all right? Have fun with yourself, like show up in that way, okay? So for some of you, it could be about putting yourself out there and asking somebody out, right? Like it could be like a romantic thing. I mean, you know, like, so for those of you that are in a relationship, it's like having fun with your person, okay? Like standing in your power and saying, hey, this is what I want, right? Like I want us to have fun. I want us to feel good. I want us to make some time to like enjoy each other's company over here, right? And for those of you that are single over here, then have, you know, like kind of not dealing with anybody at all, it's like you putting yourself out there and being willing to go exploring and adventuring. And as you're like, I don't know, like I'm also getting like, I don't know, maybe go on a couple of dates over here where you're just asking someone to have, you know, like, I don't know, like, let's go to the park. Let's go, like, I don't know, soak up some sun or something, right? But it's like really this attention to your confidence, right? And working on your confidence and like, I don't know, like I'm getting like, let this part of you like radiate, right? Like this need to get in touch with that part of you over here, okay? Now, for those of you that are single, let's see what we have showing up this week. You have, oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Why am I like this? Okay, wow. Single people. You could have your match trying to find you, okay? They're a little lost, okay? They're a little confused. They might be looking the wrong way, in the wrong direction right now, okay? I'm getting, because there is still some need for you to work on embodying this Queen of Wands energy, right? Like being this person who's like strong and in their power and doesn't care what anybody think, and I'm gonna do what I want because it's what makes me feel good. And then this person's gonna be like, oh, I see you now, right? And then whoosh, energy, it's gonna match up and they're gonna find you over here, okay? But like right now, your person could be, like I said, trying to find their way to you. Like that you do have somebody who's gonna be good, like a good vibe, right, over here. And like your match, you're gonna meet your match, okay? Like as you make, you know, over here, like this time to play over here, all right? But let's see if we can get some info about like, yeah, about holdups. I'm gonna take one more. Oh, okay. Of course, sorry, I didn't mean to scoff at divine timing, but it was like, okay, obviously, well, I mean, the messages were already there. It was just like, yeah. Okay, so okay, for some of you, what I'm seeing is like there is something that you need to move on from in order to welcome this energy in, okay? Like there could be a person lingering in your energy that's just like hurting you, the person who's just kind of, I don't know, taking up your energy, right? Maybe somebody who affected the way that you see yourself over here, right? Didn't let you see the Queen of Wands that you can be, okay? But like there's this need to move on to from that in order to welcome this better match in, okay? for some of you, right? Like with divine timing and not yet. It's like it's not coming because there's still work to do, okay? I'm going to remind you that there is no such thing as ever being fully healed. But, you know, as you are working on yourself and truly, you know, try to address this. I'm getting as you work on moving on, right? Like that's when you're going to be welcoming in this new energy, okay? You know, for some of you, as you meet your person or like get out and meet people, you know, like love languages could be important. This need to discuss that could be important. Okay, you might meet somebody. No, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that you are gonna meet somebody who has your love language, because what I'm seeing right now is like love language, check, like rather than check love language is like love, like yeah, like you are gonna meet this person, they're coming. But divine timing is about when you are ready, right? So when you are ready, like it's gonna be up to you, okay? Now for single, no, not singles, that was singles. For those of you that are in a partnership or dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do Pisces in a couple have? Okay, I'm just gonna take them. All right. So, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you do have you have the Tower and the Chariot. Okay, so for those of you that are dealing with someone, it's possible like something's not working. Okay, it is possible that you've had some like bad news around this relationship. It's possible that you feel like things are falling apart. Okay, like there's something that's not working, you know. You know, with the Sun over here reversed, it, like, you know, it could be that both of you are just very preoccupied with other things, okay? But it, like there's no fit, like oh, okay, that makes sense. You know how at the beginning I was like, I got the cooperation card and I was like, I'm not gonna take it, but like I did keep it in the back of my mind. Or it was like the Three of Pentacles and it was like, you know, it's like a cooperation card. So it's like y'all are now working together to try to solve this, okay? Like whatever it is that isn't working is like you are in the middle of it, okay? Like you are kind of experiencing this right now. And neither of you is doing anything to address it. It's like you're sitting on it, you're not charging forward, you're not using this energy to try to fix it, right? Like is it fixable? Like obviously it's up to you, you know. But like you're not doing anything about it. Kind of going back to this, like, it's weird, right? Because like it's just this reminder of you needing to stand in your power, okay? This need for you to say like, hey, this is what I need, this is what I need to do, right? Like this is what we need to do over here, right? Like I'm getting y'all need to decide that you want to take this energy of destruction and use that to charge toward better days over here. But if neither of you is kind of saying anything, if you're not talking about it, then how is that gonna happen, okay? Yeah, like for some of you, you just need to, yeah, I'm sorry, like for some of you, there is something that you need to leave behind, okay? Like there is this need for you to kind of focus on yourself. Yeah, and I'm just gonna say, because like the move on showed up over here as well, something like, if you are, you know, and if this is not making sense for you and your connection, check your other placements, because this is very specific message that somebody needs to hear. It's like something just, it isn't, all right? It isn't what it is. It's not letting you charge forward. You're stuck in this, but you're being asked to move on and focus on yourself, okay? Like your person might just be emotionally unavailable, like just period, like unavailable period, right? So it's like, you know, this need to detach from that, because it's keeping you from really, you know, welcoming in your perfect match. All right, like your perfect match is waiting for you here to like be strong, be like ready, be like the passionate self that you are, okay? So I mean, that's just a message for some of you. Obviously, you get to decide what you want to do. It's always possible to try to fix something, you know, but y'all really need to decide that you want to work on this and that you want to charge toward, you know, the reconstruction of your relationship together, right? The rebuilding of your relationship together. So you get to decide that, okay? Yeah, that is what I have for you today, Pisces, all right? Thank you so much for being here.